Hello and welcome everybody to an epic battle between Artisan as the Dawi against Ice Power as the Vampire Counts. Both of these players are going to be playing up on Southern Chaos Wastes with some very elite army compositions. So as you can see here, coming in from the Undead, we are going to be coming in with 2 units of Cavalry, which are going to be 2 Black Knights. These guys are going to be having bonus versus Infantry and Infantry. Also with the 78 speed, going to be very good at getting in that back line and shutting down all of the artillery lines. We're also going to be coming in with the really nice heavy black coach today with that massive 80 charge, 120 weapon strength with the armor piercing, bonus versus infantry, anti-infantry, that really nice terror, as well as coming in with the black nimbus, unholy vigor, and black scythes. So going to be very good here, and Dawi really struggled to deal with black coaches. We're also going to be coming in with the Vargolf today with its really nice 80 speed, armor piercing 290 weapon strength, that nice regeneration, but the weakness to fire, the nice terror. So it's going to be very good at shutting down that back line and terrifying all kinds of units. We're also going to be coming in with 2 units of Skeleton Warriors, 1 on each side, 5 units of Zombies in the front line, which is really going to be pushing down the vigor here and really fatiguing the elite Dawi. And we're also going to be coming in with the Necromancer. He's going to be coming in with the Forbidden Rod, which is going to give that restoration there to power reserves, and also coming in with the Master of the Dead. We're going to be having the double Grave Guard with great weapons, coming with the AP, bonuses infantry, anti-infantry, so going to be very good up against the elite Dawi. And we're also going to be coming in with the ROR here, the Sternsmans. The Sternsman Grave Guard, these guys are going to be coming with the bonuses infantry, anti-infantry, not too much AP to speak from. They are going to be coming with 12 AP per model, but they are going to have that really nice regeneration. They are going to have the weakness to fire, so that's something to be careful of when you're playing with these characters. So coming up here in the sky, we are going to have a little bit of a Skyforce coming in with the double Fellbats with a nice 110 speed. And we're also going to be coming in with the Vampire Lord today. So the Vampire Lord is going to be coming on top of a dragon with Seduction, Lightning Reflexes, Pendulum, as well as coming with Raised Dead, Invocation of Nehek, Pestilence Breath, Hunger, and Curse of Undeath. So a really nice competitive undead build coming in from the Count player here. Ice Power really knowing what he's doing. This is going to be very good at fatiguing the elite Dawi and shutting down using the mobility. So here for the Dawi, we are going to come with some elite hammers here in the front line with some really nice AP coming in with also immune to psychology, thanks to coming in for Rune of Hearth and Home. We're also going to be coming with the ROR Dragonback Slayers. These bad boys are going to be coming, of course, in with the power of the Dragonback for that nice slow. Also lots of bonus first large. We are going to have 3 units of hammers for the front line, so really elite here. And in the back, we are going to come with the Noglim Ironbreakers, the ROR. These boys coming with their fantastic red design, coming with 79 melee defense, 125 armor. Also going to be coming with the expert charge defense, which hopefully should be good here up against the black coach. And the really nice royal blue Peak Gate Guard here in the back. The only unit here that can offer magic damage, also armor sundering, and the really massive AP coming with 46 AP today. And these guys are going to be absolutely fantastic at smashing down all sorts of big entities with armor. Over here in the back, we are also going to have a 3rd ROR unit here coming in with the Warriors of the Dragonfire Pass. With their fantastic golden red shields and a really nice red helmets. I think these guys have a brilliant design with their nice fire weapons. Coming with the fire melee attacks as well as the bonuses infantry, anti-infantry. These guys could be very good up against the Sternsman Grave Guard. But they're also going to be coming with that charge defense versus large. These guys very good with the 50 melee defense and 85 armor. So a really nice elite infantry corps, also going to be coming in with the double master engineer, both going to be coming here with the Ring of Tori, which is one of my favourite things here for the master engineer. Very good sort of breath spell that can deal with sort of chaff. It's very good with its fire and magic damage, be very good at clearing out the zombies and skeletons. You can use up to 3 per model. You're also going to be coming in with entrenchment, given that physical resistance and armor piercing missile damage, but it's going to be very good here at sort of any prolonged combat here for any sort of hammerers, or coming in from the Iron Breakers, given that 22% physical resistance. For the Lord choice today, we are going to be coming in with the Rune Lord, and the Rune Lord today is going to be coming with quite a few items. He's going to be coming with the Master Rune of Negation, Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin, Master Rune of Oath and Steel, as well as Gatekeeper's Belt, which has a 33% damage resistance when it drops below 20% HP. Also going to be coming in with the Rune of Hearth and Home, giving that immune to psychology to a 55-meter radius. As you can see, that nice ring there, really large. Also going to be coming in with Forge Fire, and thanks to being on top of his anvil, he's going to give an extra 15% magic resistance, giving a base 40% magic resistance map-wide. He's also going to be coming in with 55% magic resistance for himself, as well as that nice 25% physical resistance. So going to be no joke here, and a very good Lord choice here today for the nice buff in area of effect. So as we go into it here, we are going to start seeing the forces come forward. We do have the Vargolf going around here, really sort of coming in and baiting, really trying to force the Dawi to break their formations here. And as you can see, straight off the rip, we are going to be seeing the Dragonbacks, as well as the unit of Hammers, bite here. They're going to be going straight after the Vargolf and leaving their forces. So unfortunately, these boys are not going to be seeing any benefits coming in from their Rune Lord. So they are going to be going in here, fighting straight up against the Vargolf, getting some really nice damage here. Already wavering up against the Vargolf, already doing about 40%, if not close to 50% damage up against him straight off the rip. So fantastic work coming out there. Also another unit of overextended Hammers here, going to be going straight up against the Graveguard and going up against a unit of zombies. Some really nice blasting charges from the front line, going up against the Sternsman, doing that extra 25% fire damage here up against these bad boys, as well as also going to be clearing out these zombies very nice and quickly. Ring of Tori here coming in the front line, doing some fantastic damage up against these zombies. Very good chaff clearer here in the front line. As you can see, we do have the double fell bats going to be going in the back. We are going to have the second unit probably pushing onto the Master Engineer. Really nice pendulum coming up against the Norgrim Ironbreakers, doing some really good damage of about 30% damage HP there. Going to be getting the Vampire Lord straight onto the Master Engineer, which is going to be trapped in up against the Fellbat. Coming in with lightning reflexes for the Vampire Lord. Master Engineer is going to have entrenchment, seduction going down as well for the negative melee attack and speed. This boy's going to be trapped here up against these entities. He really needs to be safe. We are going to see the Peak Gate Guard coming in with the Master Rune of Negation and Master Rune of Oath and Steel, getting that 160 armor here coming in for these bad boys. We are going to be seeing the Dragonback Slayers really struggling. These boys going down to 20 models, 1.1k HP. The only Slayers on the battlefield. Losing these is going to be absolutely tremendous here in the early game. Hammer is coming down to nearly half health. This is going to be fighting up against the Necromancer zombies and the Skeleton Warriors. Some nice rear charges coming out of the Black Knights for the bonus of his infantry and that nice 78 speed. And these boys also still coming with 26 charge, so not too great, but still get some good damage value up against the Hammerers. Vargolf in the pocket here, going to be slamming straight up against some Hammers, getting some very good value. Some good cycle charging here with the 80 speed and 50 charge, going to be very good for the Vargolf. In the pocket, we are going to be seeing the Black Coach, as well as coming up here with the Cernsman, getting some good charge value up against the Norgrim Ironbreakers. The Black Coach has a tremendous amount of weight coming with that 80 charge. It's so difficult for Dawi to deal with. As you can see, you're going to be charging straight in the back. He just pushes straight through that force as if it doesn't even exist. On this right flank, going to be dealing with some Skeleton Warriors, some zombies, and the Elite Graveguard with great weapons. Fantastic work coming out of the Dwarf Warriors of Dragonfire pass here. These boys coming with that 50 melee defense and 85 armor, really holding this right flank together. As you can see here, keeping them nice in the middle of the Rune Lord. This pocket must stay nice and tight. Unfortunately, yet again, we're going to be seeing the Master Engineer getting caught on his own. As you can see, some nice cycle charging coming out of the Vampire Lord. Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin, going to be given that negative speed, just allowing the Hammers here and the Peak Gate Guard to come over with that really nice raw blue and start slamming with their AP, as well as coming in with the negative armor. We are going to be having Invocation of the Heck going down and probably getting us the Black Coach. We're not quite reaching the Black Coach there, but we are got the Necromancer in the back here. You're already seeing his healing cap coming in. He'll be able to get some good healing on the chaff in the front line, as well as also the Graveguard. Graveguard here going to be pushing straight into the Hammers, getting some fantastic AP value up against these Hammerers. Pocket is holding nice and well. We are going to start losing the Graveguard nice and quickly if we manage to push over into this way. I think what the Dawi need to do here is keep it nice and tight and sort of like win one sort of flank here and then come back round to see if you can start taking on these single entities. We are going to have the Black Knights getting some good charges, as well as the Vampire Lord getting in the back here, coming in with lightning reflexes for the speed and damage resistance. Going up against the Rune Lord, who does have entrenchment. I really like the entrenchment here. The Rune Lord's not going to move too much here. And we're also going to be coming in with the Master Engineer fighting up against some Black Knights. But really pinning nice and well here using the weight of the Black Knights, just to allow the Vampire Lord to get some good damage value up against the Rune Lord. Over here on the right, it looks like we are going to be losing the Hammerers, as they're not going to be getting immune to psychology, as Rune of Hearth and Home, not going to be really giving any effect in that 55-meter radius over here. Some good charges coming in the backside here from the Black Knights. You can do some fantastic words up against these boys. Some really nice charge and a really nice sandwich here, allowing this nice cheap unit of Black Knights to be able to push off the expensive unit of Hammerers. Get that nice 80 speed and 50 charge for the Vargolf straight back into his pocket and slamming straight up against the Rune Lord and co. We are going to be having the Black Coach in the middle. This boy is almost impossible to stop without using Rune of Wrath and Ruin. He is going to be slightly wavering. You don't want to be seeing him getting too damaged, but some good fire damage coming out of the Master Engineer. Rune of Negation and Master Rune of Oath and Steel coming here, giving him that plus 60 armor. And unfortunately here, yet again, with a lack of mobility, you are going to be seeing the Master Engineer here getting targeted really well. The mobility be doing fantastic build here coming out of Ice Power. We are going to be seeing the Skeleton Warriors with a really nice run mechanic, which is so weird, coming here in the back with the Graveguard, and the zombies going to be coming in and pinning up against the Engineer. In this pocket though, so I'm going to have some of the zombies here in the pocket, going to be fighting up against Seduction going down for the negative 24 melee attack. Fantastic area effect coming here. Really nice Ringatori here going down the lines up against the nice Chief Chaff. We're going to have a second one going down as well. Look at that, absolutely clearing this Chaff. Fantastic double ring coming out there. This left flank has been lost from the Dawi, and we do have a unit of hammers on the side here coming back. These boys only having 139 HP. Not really going to see them too much. If they do start coming over, a nice charge from the Black Knight should shatter them. In the pocket, we are going to have some samurais. With Seduction going down, they do need to pin here up against this big entity with the Vargolf as well as the Black Coach. They need to focus on one of these. Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin going down, so hopefully can get up to the Black Coach. If they do manage to lose that, that might be the only chance they get here. But we are having Norgrim Ironbreakers coming in with about a quarter HP. Also the Peak Gate Guard coming with a quarter. A unit of Hammer is coming in with about 10 to 15%, and the Rune Lord coming in at about 55% HP. So struggling here a little bit. One, also the Master Engineer struggling. The second one down to about quarter HP. Really struggling with the mobility coming out of the Vampire Lord. Some really good charge here, coming with that 40 charge and the 90 speed, doing some really good AP damage up against these entities. Really good stuff. Also the Psycho charging in the back here up against these units. Let's get some nice overlook. And you see that Black Coach is trapped in the middle. As you can use the nice weight here of the coming in for the Rune Lord on top of his Anvil. Use that weight to keep in of the Black Coach. It just doesn't seem possible to stop that Black Coach. Double Black Coach here is phenomenally good up against the Dawi. And you can see he's starting to win here for the Vampires. Vampires doing fantastically well here in this pocket, getting that really nice cycle charging. As soon as you hit in there, getting straight out with these entities, getting straight back in again, getting that maximum amount of damage value as you can. But the Vampire Lord here is starting to get close to his healing cap. Probably about 800 HP there off his healing cap. And looks like I'm going to be wavering with the Vargolf, but he's got lots of healing cap left to go there, so some good work still to be coming from him. We are going to be losing the Black Knights. We did just lose some zombies, and it looks like the Graveguard are going to be going down as well. So some big losses here in the pocket, but we do have some summons of zombies here. Zombies are going to be engaging. And it looks like here the Master Engineer is going to be struggling. Just 3 units in the middle, including the Peak Gate Guard. The Rune Lord is going to be giving its nice AoE effects here, but I think it's just a little bit too late. With the Hammer is getting pushed to the side, as well as also the Master Engineer. All of the mobility coming for the Undead. Just going to be able to push these entities off nice and easily. We actually still have the Necromancer, but he's just going to be in the corner using Forbidden Rod, giving that damage to himself, but keeping the nice Winter Magic going. Really nice pocket here, using both RORs, including the Iron Breakers in the pocket. That 79 melee defense, these guys down to 1.1 HP, coming in with a 30 model, still holding nice and firm with that 24 leadership. As you can see, the Dragon Vampire Lord going to be struggling just a little bit still, but still can get some good damage value in this pocket. Vargolf coming around for a nice good whip and rear charge here against the Norgrim Ironbreakers. That Black Coach is absolutely devastating. Seduction going down as well. And it looks like here the Vampire Lord is going to be coming very close, and it's pretty much on its HP cap now as well. But unfortunately here the Dawi are going to be going down due to army losses. But what a fantastic battle coming out of both players. I really like the design here coming from the Dawi, and a really competitive build here coming out of Ice Power. So let's hop in with Ice Power. What a fantastic game coming from here. 103 kills coming in for the Vampire Lord. 4,566 damage value. 22,500 dealt. Fantastic use of mobility as well as that constant cycle charging. Getting some brilliant damage value up against all these elite units. So some really good use there out of the Vampire Lord. As we can see here, coming in for the Graveguard, 930 damage value, 81 kills, 46 kills for 630, 13 kills, 455. Really struggled in the beginning with the Sternsman. These boys got right in thick into it straight away. The blasting charges with the extra damage there, doing some good damage up against them. 34 kills, 660 damage value, 270 in for one Black Knight. One Black Knight's really struggled, I think, up against some Slayers, but the second unit getting that really good cycle charging all the way up to the end. I really like the use of the Fellbats. They didn't do much damage value, but they were able to shut shut down the Double Master Engineer off the rip, allowing the mobility to go around and just destroy most of the army that unfortunately overextended from the Dawi. So some really good use there, otherwise the Felbats weren't particularly too useful, unfortunately, in this matchup. But 57 kills coming in for 1.36 here, so some fantastic work out the Vargolf. He also had lots of, at least another 25% healing coming in as well, so the Vargolf had so much left to give, as well as the Black Coach coming in with 1.3 with 3/4 HP left as well. So some really good work coming out of the Black Coach. Fantastic to see it here. Double Black Coach, absolutely disgusting up against the Dawi. It's so difficult to stop. You need to be coming in with so many runes of Oath and Steel, as well as also coming in with the Rune of Wrath and Ruin to slow these guys down and just allow them to... you really need to pin them in using maybe sort of like Giant Slayers, as well as Hammerers with some nice heavy weight to really entrap these guys and get some good damage value. But well played to Ice Power, playing very well here, coming out with a big W. But coming in for Artisan Tech Priest, I really like this build. So it looks like here the Rune Lord going to be coming with the 895 damage value, with all of the great abilities, including Forge Fire for the extra AP, Master Rune of Oath and Steel for the nice 60 armor there, coming with all sorts of abilities, including Rune of Hearth and Home with a nice immune to psychology in the 55-meter radius. Very good against all of the terror here coming from the undead. 103 kills, 980 damage value for the Master Engineer, very good. 1.3 to 1,373 damage value for the Master Engineer. Both these engineers doing very well here today. I think actually the Master Engineer is really good in this matchup considering all the big entities. 157 kills, 530 damage value. I think here, not quite representing how well these guys actually did on the right flank. They held up not only against an elite unit of Graveguard, these guys coming in at 700 cost up against a 950 unit of Graveguard, as well as also holding up against some Skeleton Warriors and a unit of zombies, and also a cycle charging Black Coach. These guys did absolutely fantastic on that right flank and really gave a Dawi here a chance to get back into it. But Hammer's coming with 992 damage value, 1,111 coming in for the other unit of Hammerers, and 1,359 for the third unit. Hammer's doing really well here. Two of them unfortunately overextending here, including the Dragonback Slayers coming with 1,024 damage value. A little bit of overextension, unfortunately not going to get too many benefits coming in for the Rune Lord, but 213 damage value for 1,957 damage value for the Peak Gate Guard. Peak Gate Guard, I think, almost essential in this matchup for any ethereal units, as they're the only unit that can come in with magic damage. The only other magic damage coming in from Grombrindle, as well as also going to be coming in with Gotrek, and also coming in for the High King. So only 4 entities having magic here for the Dawi. 180 kills, 1.645 coming in for the Norgrim Ironbreakers. Fantastic coming in for the ROR units here for both these guys. Really holding up to the end. That 79 melee defense is absolutely no joke here for the Norgrim Ironbreakers. So a really nice army composition here. Just a few questions when it comes to the Rune Lord. I think the Gatekeeper's Belt for 194 cost with the 33% damage resistance when it goes below 20% health. You weren't going to see any... We saw no value from that here in this matchup. And maybe just buffing a few of these units, maybe making them a little bit more elite, or maybe getting a few extra units in might have been quite nice and helpful. Forge Fire was a really good idea, coming with the extra AP, but unfortunately with that only, I think it's 30-meter radius, not going to be very beneficial considering we lost 3 units from the beginning going outside of that radius. I think you probably could have saved that, as well as Master Rune of Oath and Steel. Master Rune of Oath and Steel actually partnering a lot with the Dragonback Slayers, as well as Forge Fire for the extra AP, would have made the Dragonback Slayers actually insane up against most of these entities. AP coming up against the Vampire Lord, as well as also coming up against the Black Coach and the Vargolf would have been absolutely incredible. Would have made these guys get truckloads of damage value, but having those guys extend early on, not going to be able to get those benefits. So if you managed to take rid of those 3, you could have actually saved about 460 gold. Maybe got some extra units in there, and I think the ROR Ironbreakers are good, but if you saved and just got some normal Ironbreakers and you maybe took him off his anvil, you actually could have saved about 1,200 gold and maybe actually got 2 units of Ironbreakers instead of just 1 ROR, and you still would have had all the benefits and buffs coming in, you know, with Rune of Negation and Rune of Wrath and Ruin for that nice slow, also coming in with the Rune Hearth and Home, given the immune to psychology. And also, Rune's also going to have immune to psychology by natural coming in for the Peak Gate Guard, as well as the Norgrim Ironbreakers as well. But, yeah, maybe just some ideas here. Maybe interested to see what you guys thought. But, you know, the Rune Lord costing 2.2k was obviously Grombrindle, who's unbreakable, coming in at about 1,1800. So I think you've got to justify here, like, also he comes in with magic damage as well, so you just got to justify what you think is worth it, because he also comes in with the Flash Bomb, which is also fantastically good in this matchup as well, given that negative 24 melee defense and that slow. So yeah, maybe just some thoughts and some ideas here, but I really like a different build here coming out the Dawi. It's been such a long time since we've seen the Rune Lord be competitive here in this matchup. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below about what you thought about the battle, maybe about some of the ideas that I brought up as well. Also, if you're brand new here, maybe think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps the channel grow here. And of course, we're going to be having Warhammer content coming every single day here for you guys. If you've already subscribed, maybe share this video with somebody who hasn't, who you think might enjoy this video as well. Also, down in the description, you will see my Discord for all of you guys to talk about all things Warhammer, including WWC and all the awesome things that I have coming forward in the future. So today, guys, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.